Welcome everybody. So we're in the country and it's a beautiful start to the day. So my theme and theory behind this morning's practice was to look at not just grounding poses, but poses that I'm going to say feel as though that you're one part of nature, but it brings in things like the elements of trees and I guess I'm going to call it the rooting down of feet and energy into the earth. So we have half an hour, a little quick blast kind of class. I'll try and make it as, shall we say, as semi-energetic as possible to sneak in a little half an hour wherever you might be. So you're going to hear some beautiful sounds of the birds on cue, and also just the sounds of nature, the stillness of nature as well. Let's come together. We'll do a little bit of pranayama first of all. We'll find that beautiful space. Let those sounds of nature just soak themselves into the very essence of your body. And just imagine that you're here. Imagine that you can breathe in that beautiful freshness of the air and be invigorated by the inhalation, but be grounded and rooted on the exhalation. Notice that the breath isn't rushed. We take our time just to very slowly and very evenly draw the breath in. Let yourself pause and then empty. Release, surrender, let go of the breath fully. Breathing in that life force, that energy, and breathing out what we don't need to carry with us today. It doesn't serve us, what we no longer require to sit with us. And we just notice the natural flow of the breath coming in and out. Both the inhalation and your exhalation will be equal in their length now. There's no force or strain to the breath. It's very fluid. You always notice the breath comes with absolute ease. It's natural. There's no pull of the breath in, there's no push of the breath going out. Just an ease. The breath is comfortable. Let's keep that gentle rhythm that comes to the breath here, but move through fingers and toes. Perhaps whenever you're ready, the eyes will start to open and adjust to the light wherever you might be. And grab hold of let's cross the arms. I'm thinking a cat-cow just to begin to warm and move the spine So exhaling as we round the back, but inhaling as we lift and lengthen the sternum up towards the sky. And then exhale, round the back, draw and call in. And inhale. And call out of it as you exhale. One more breathing in. And letting go, breathing out. Stay with that straight back. Lift the arms off as we find eagle arms. Let's begin just to open up that back. Draw shoulder blades apart. Find that spaciousness between each of those little wings, those shoulder blades here. As we release the arms, the left hand will go onto the right knee, the right hand will go behind us, lift, pull and twist. And then breathe in, unravel, change the arms, let the other arm wrap around, wriggle the shoulder blades high and find that width across the back. And we've got that idea of being that tree or that groundedness that comes through sitting with wood. So we want to feel as though the sit bones are anchored down, like they've got two little sort of root systems, tapping systems going down, and the crown of the head is tall, like the top of the tree. Good, and then as we draw the arms down, we'll release so that the right hand can come onto the left knee, the left hand goes behind. Lift and lengthen that spine like the trunk of the tree and take this twist. Inhale, unravel slowly from the twist and unfold the legs here. I'm going to place the soles of the feet quite firmly down into the mat, or as though we're sort of rooting these feet down into the earth. The hands will sit behind us and we'll take a stretch through the chest, through the pecs here. So we want to bend the elbows around the spine, let the elbows draw inwards. So we've got this round back, but then this converts to a straight spine where the heart opens. So spring is all about opening up the body. It's when we talk about traditional Chinese medicine, spring sits within the water element, the running waters. It's also part of the kidney meridian and the urinary bladder align. They're the what we call the pathways or the meridians that sit with spring. Spring requires detoxing. We all do that little spring clean, do we not? Excellent. Straighten the arms, come over, palms go down, and we'll pull back a little. Let's find that forearm stretch. This is awesome this time of the year when we've been on those laptops for such long periods of time or on devices. It also stretches down through this line of the arm, and just over the top here, this line here, in traditional Chinese medicine, they call this anchor point here the crooked pond. It's a part of the arm that they batten. We've done this in class before, which helps to build immunity. So stretching out through, we know it in muscular terms as the brachioradialis, but again, these are all immune building channel pathways when we talk about traditional Chinese medicine. So if you're getting acupuncture or acupressure, they'd be working on those points if you were there to build your immune system and to help also to detoxify, flush out the body. So let's bring the hands behind the back of the body. I've given us some hands and some prep stretches because we're now going to find ourselves into tabletop, that sort of tree, wood aspect of that always goes with most tables, where we've got this solid, really solid, firm base here. Feet anchored down, hips extend up, head can tilt back if it feels right. Otherwise, we're going to be looking forward. So we want to try and notice that our hips are the same height of our knees if possible, and just feel solid and strong where you are. And breathing out when you choose to ease back down. Our rest here would be to take a shoulder stretch where we bring the left arm across the body line, drop the left shoulder, press the two arms into each other. Let's do a neck stretch by tilting the head out to the right, so out to where this hand is headed. Then let the chin slightly elevate up towards the sky here. Feel how it opens up the side of the neck just a fraction more. Good. Ease the neck back down. Back to center, change arms. Right arm will come across us, drop that right shoulder. Press the two arms into one another, left into right. Open up the shoulder first of all, then open up the neck by tilting the head out to the left. Keep that right shoulder down, and if we want to open up through into the side of the neck a little bit more, into the facet joints in the side of the neck, then we go chin high. Good, and then the head will settle into a neutral place, and we'll bring it back, both arms back onto the floor. Let's bring legs long, take a rise on the inhale, come forward into, we call this Paschimottanasana. It's forward fold where the body just softens down towards the tops of the thighs here. You might hold on to the feet, draw them back, your choice. But we want to lengthen or elongate through the backs of the legs. We're just prepping or priming these legs. Because if we choose to go up into full plane, we do not want to find these hamstrings screaming at us. So soften chest down. Relax the head. Softens between the arms. Good. Inhale, draw back up, hands straight back behind. Spread those fingers, legs stay together. Press to rise. Feel the strength in the arms. Just like that tree, the wood, it's strong, it's dense, it's powerful. And breathe out as we ease back down. Jump the left leg over the top of the right leg. Right arm hugs this left leg into the body. Lift and lengthen through the spine. Take this twist around to your left now. Good. As we inhale, unravel out of the twist. Bring the foot into the inside of the leg. Take another rise on the inhale. Come forward as we exhale, chest to thigh. Draw the head towards the foot. Relax and soften the neck and shoulders. Feel the whole body just soften. Feel the whole body relax down into the leg. Push back through your heel. Draw back through your toes. And feel the body just start to settle into the pose. The hamstrings relax. The hip begins to open. And we soften slowly down, 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 down. And as we inhale, lift and lengthen. Take the left hand straight back behind you. Lift and extend over. Hips press forward. So it's like a little sort of mini wild thing. Good. Open the chest round towards the sky. Lengthen through those fingers. You're in business. You really start to feel this top hip shaft really open. And pull that left armpit away from the floor so you're not loading into the wrist. Good, and breathe out, ease all the way down. Change the legs, left long, right hooks up and over, arm in, lift through the crown of the head, and the arm around behind and twist to your left. To your right, actually, sorry. Yeah. So we want to root down through the sit bones, but grow tall through this crown of the head. Twist, 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 twist. Inhale, unravel. Foot into the inside of the leg, rise, inhale. Exhale. Down we flow. Open up that right hip, let gravity draw it down. Reach away with your left heel. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Right arm around behind, but lift. And shoot those hips forward. Feel strong through that right arm. Breathe in, take the left hand down to the floor. We're going to spin and pivot, and we've found ourselves into down facing dog. Spread those fingers. Press the mat away from you. Send your hips super high. Find that release coming into the backs of the legs. Let's squat into this one. Shin bones drop down parallel to the floor. Feel really strong in this pose. Feel the weight start to, and heaviness compound into those quads as we drop into this squat. Keep those nice bendy knees. Can you control them down towards the floor? Send the left leg long and the right arm out in front. Again, feel strong in this pose, like a tree would stay stable. We too are trying to keep this sort of solidity to our structure here. Reach the right arm out to the side, the left leg out to the side. Balance and hold this one. Watch that left hip doesn't drop on you. Good. Ease it all gradually back in. Heel to bottom. Whoa. Let's lift. You can breathe out, reach the arm and the leg back long. Both hands and knees to the floor. We will revisit that down dog. Up and back. Find that little squatty version. Good, shin bones parallel. Ease them down. We'll take it the other way. Right leg long, left arm out. Again, watch we're not compressing down through that right wrist. Slide leg and arm out to their sides. We're back. In line and heel pulled into bottom. Get that nice full deep quad stretch here. Back to where we were. Arm in front, leg out back. Both hands back onto onto the mat. Leave that right leg lifted. You're going to find a three-legged down dog for me from here. Close the heel into the bottom. Open that hip high. Rotate. Send the hips towards the sky. And breathe out. Drop the hip down. Bring your right knee towards your right elbow. This strong plank. We know plank is a strong pose. Yes, hold it. Can it get up nice and high and hook up and over? And then back to your three-legged down dog. Now we're going to find this tree pose as a plank. Can we come to plank on the inhale? Send the left hand into the center of the mat. Spin and open. Now we could do this on our knees and then find side tree, where that right foot sits on the inside of the left leg, and we find us going sky high here with that top right arm. Now we're going to keep it. Can we do plank the same way? Tree, plank. Yeah, so we want to watch the knee doesn't point down the floor, but it opens out to the side. And then down dog, ease it out. Three-legged on your left leg. Rise, close the heel into the bottom, rotate the hip, we're opening. We're not losing the structure of those arms. We've got power and strength and solidity. Yeah, come back. 2 feet equal. Back onto our mat. There's your plank. Yep. We get the side plank. You're seeing the back of me. Yeah. Slide that left leg in. Open that left knee up. Awesome. And find it in your prone. We call this a prone plank. Okay, breathe out back. So we've done that a few different ways. We've done sitting tree, yep, which I call Janu Shavasana, sitting tree. We've done side tree. We've done prone tree. I think it's about time for us to find our real tree, the one we all know. Let's leave with that left leg up. Knee to chest, step through to the front part of our mat. Good. 2 feet together. We've got a rise on our inhale. Good, and then down to the heart center as we breathe out, as we find balance with the left foot onto the floor or onto the mat. Your right foot will come up and help it. Bring it up. Bring it in. I got a little bit of a wobbly surface here. I've got a few friends here too. I've got some bees because there's some beautiful little yellow flowers. I have some ants, some kangaroo poo. Alrighty, add those arms. I'm going to do a leaning tree. The right hand's going to sit onto the right knee. And then the left arm snug into the ear, we tip out to that out to the right hand side. Good, inhale back. Both arms high. Ankle at knee tree, yeah? Hands to the heart. Keep that balance, keep those glutes super tight. Release it. Send it out the back, squat into the knee. And then softly step it back. I thought I had some little ants on my toes. I could feel a little nibble. Alrighty, there we go. Let's get this into a flow. Inhale. Down we go. Exhale. One cobra. Inhale. Nice. Exhale, down dog. Push up. And press it back. Good. Let's go off with that right leg. Lift it. Bring it in, step it through. Yeah. Second leg joins us. Get ready for the rise. Inhale. Perfect. Exhale. Down it floats. We get to balance on the right foot now. Help it. Bring it in. Find that stillness and that really solid, powerfulness of this pose by keeping the gaze super still. Feel rooted through the feet. Remember, that's how trees stay their ground, yeah? Through those sort of tapping of the roots going down and a really strong, stable base. As the arms rise, continue to keep that stillness. Don't let the gaze or the mind falter. The leading one's a little harder, where that left hand comes onto the knee or the thigh, and then the right arm sits up and over. Just breathe in, both arms will come up. Keeping that absolute stillness here. Hands come to heart as we go into ankle knee tree. Release the leg. Bow and tip it forward. Keep that power in the pose by keeping the gaze stable. Softly step it back, and we're in down dog one more time. Perhaps we walk the feet out on this one, because I know, yeah, those glutes, yep, those legs, they've had a bit of a workout through here. Get equally weight both heels down. We'll transition slowly to that plank. Your plank gets to softly lower. Curl when you're already up into cobra, breathing it in. Breathe out, push up, and press back into high child's. Hips are high. We want to soften the heart though, down towards the earth. And then inhale, draw all the way back up for me from here. We're going to just find an ankle to knee version of like our tree. So this is almost like a kneeling tree here. For some people, this is a great stretch just as it is. Others, they might find coming down a little further onto the heel. Now this can be tough on the knee, so you want to watch that. So it's really like a figure four, and then folding at the hips, taking it a little bit deeper. Draw on back up. Let's find that kneeling tree. So either using it just as a simple hip opener here. And obviously you want to watch that it doesn't swing the hips out. So as we draw that knee back, we want to try, keep those hips nice and square. Or we go back and we sit it a little further back in. Ankle at. We could even let our hand weight this knee down if we wanted to. Or we can come through the front, taking it just a little stronger. Breathing in as we allow the trunk to literally draw up and come from here. Send the legs around. Let's find a moment cross-legged. As we sit a little, perhaps more solid, that anchored structure of the tree, the wood that is that byproduct of the tree. Feel that solidness in the spine, the anchored sit bones, the strength in the breath, really full, powerful, committed breath. Feel the softness of the breath start to bring the heart rate down just a fraction, and notice that sense of calmness that can come with each slower breath. Nice and steady, nice and slow, drawing in and out very naturally. relaxing you. And perhaps just bringing your awareness when you are ready back. A simple movement of the hands and the feet will do that for us. We might be able to then just let the eyes softly open. The hands will come and meet us all here at the heart, where we always give thanks and show that gratitude for the practice. We're finishing our classes with Namaste. Namaste. So a few versions of tree for us, some to bring some solidity and some strength and some power into our day ahead. Thank you for joining me at the beautiful Walgan Valley, the beauty of nature. You've probably heard lots of the little visitors, the birds, all different kinds. We're out in full force today. Enjoy, have a gorgeous day. May the sun shine all over you today. The sky here is rich and blue. I'm squinting because it's just such an awesome, clear kind of day. Take care. Happy spring to all of us. Take care, everyone.